about sleep paralysis, so I had to ask my handy dandy ChatGPT on how exactly sleep paralysis works. So, how does one have sleep paralysis? Sleep paralysis happens when your body is temporarily unavailable to move while falling asleep or waking up. This occurs when your brain is awake, but your body remains in this paralyzed state of REM sleep. So I've studied countless ways on how to get sleep paralysis, and that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. I'm using a sock as a microphone. Break! You may also be wondering, how exactly am I, Cash Wilson, going to show y'all how I'm going to be in sleep paralysis if I ever get into it. Every single night I'm going to be trying to do this. I'm going to be setting up a live stream, and it's going to film me live every single night. So screw this sock, and let's go. Okay. So one of the first things about getting sleep paralysis is sleeping on your back, which is exactly what I'm going to be doing tonight. I'm the type of guy that always sleeps on my sides, and I may tend to move around a lot during the night, but I guess we'll never know until I see the footage tomorrow. See you guys in the morning. Alright, let's see what happened. So it turns out I went from my back to my side. Yeah, this is gonna be a lot harder than I thought. So it seems, obviously, just sleeping on my back is not gonna be enough. So, as some say, drinking like stuff that has a bunch of sugar or like caffeine or anything in it can also help cause sleep paralysis. And another thing is lucid dreaming. And that's also what I'm gonna be trying to do tonight, and every single night is gonna probably bring a new step if some of this stuff doesn't work. So let's go and test that out. So I got a glass of chocolate milk, and I'm gonna try and chug it all. Okay. Don't chug chocolate milk because, bro, milk can make you so full. So I almost drank it, kinda. In order to try and get lucid dreaming, I have to repeatedly say to myself, while going to sleep, I'm aware that I'm dreaming, 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 over and over and over. So, let's see what happens at night 2. What you're about to see is the very first nightmare I've ever had in a really long time. I'm aware that I'm dreaming. 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 Well, so far of what I have been experiencing while filming this video has led up to this nightmare I just had. And having nightmares is going to help me get sleep paralysis. This just shows that it's working, and hopefully by the end of this week, I'm going to be able to experience sleep paralysis. Alright, so we need to advance a little bit more into this. And I think it's about time I start getting a little bit more serious about this. So another thing I'm gonna need to be able to do is basically ruin my sleep schedule. And if you haven't noticed throughout these couple days, I've been going to sleep at least at 2 or 3 in the morning every single night and waking up really late. So during this night, I'm going to do my best to fall asleep at least 11 p.m. or 12 a.m. and let's see if anything different happens. So, once again, I got some chocolate milk, I'm sleeping on my back, and a ruined sleep schedule. What could go wrong? Well, that's exactly what happened. Something went terribly wrong, and let's just say I experienced my first little experience of sleep paralysis. Whoa. What the freak? Yo, we are improving. I just got a little bit of goosebumps. It was so weird. I could also start feeling like my feet and my arms like tingling. I've never felt that before going to sleep. That was so freaking weird. Yo, we are improving. Gosh, that's the first time I've ever felt anything like that before, which is, honestly, it was kind of freaky, but it just knows that I might be able to actually do this. So one more benefit that I know that could definitely help this is, well, between 4 to 6 hours of you going to sleep is whenever you enter the stage of REM sleep. And during that stage, I'm going to set a timer so that I wake up during the stage of REM sleep. REM sleep. And hopefully that will trigger like me to get sleep paralysis. So let's find out. What you're about to witness is me getting sleep paralysis for the first time ever. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's terrifying. Oh no, I never want to do this again. Oh, why did I want to do this? That was actually terrifying. No. I'm not doing this again, no. Oh my gosh. I'm a loss for words. I think I get now why people are so afraid of sleep paralysis, because that was one of the most terrifying experiences of my life. So I'm going to try and train my body to get back on sleep schedule and never have to experience that ever again. I'm pretty sure I probably will. Having that timer to go off while I was in REM sleep, I'm pretty sure that triggered it, especially with all this other stuff. And dude, that actually freaked the freak out. I was laying there just like this, and I could see my room. Like I was looking around. When I was going back over the footage, my eyes were closed. I felt like I could move my fingers, and when I looked at the camera, I was actually moving my fingers. And dude, that was weird. I felt like a heavy press over my chest, and it's like it's sleep paralysis. I guess that's how you feel when you're paralyzed, because that was, dang, dude. Anyways, if you made it this far to the video, I really appreciate it. And I know it's been a while since I've uploaded, so I'm going to try and start doing that again. And if you have any ideas, comment down below, because I've run out of ideas. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.